Hey Flourish family, it is our anniversary month, and today I am going to just give you the story, the background behind how Flourish came to be, why it started, and how that all evolved. So as you probably already know, I did primary care at Atlanta for about 8 years, and during that time I really noticed a lot of gaps in the care that I was being able to give my patients. So whether that was specific labs that I was wanting to order but maybe weren't covered by insurance, whether that was specific prescriptions that were only covered by the insurance plan, and so that I was supposed to order something different for them, even though it might not have been the best option for them. And so those types of things kind of got me thinking more and more about what is this care that I'm providing, and is it what I went into medicine for? So most people don't realize this, but when you go to medical school, it truly is the practice of medicine. Okay, so we are trained how to diagnose a problem and then what medication we use to treat that. We're trained a little bit on wellness and what, and what health and wellness look like, but not a lot. The majority of our education is on and around how to treat an illness and what medications to use for that. And that's just something that didn't really jive well with me. I found that I was giving a lot of prescriptions and a lot of people were coming back with not any improvement or the same symptoms, or maybe they did feel a little bit better in that regard, but then they were having other issues or other symptoms or side effects because of the medication we put them on. So fast forward, COVID happened and just some other things that were going on during that time in the healthcare world that made me again just kind of stop and think, what am I doing? Is this where I feel I'm being called to be? Is this where God is really leading me? And is this the way that I can truly help my community and the people around me in the best way possible? And so that was the kind of the turning point. The other really big piece for me was that during COVID, when I was still at Atlanta, there were some pretty intense times. And just to be completely honest and open and straightforward, during those times, there were times where it was super stressful, not getting much sleep, and I was stressed. I was not being the best mom. I was not treating my kids and my husband and my family the way I knew I could be and the way I should be, but it was a lot of stress. And so I had at a point asked one of my colleagues if maybe she thought I should do some sort of anti-anxiety medication or something like that. And at that time, I tried 4 or 5 different types of medications, and they were all terrible. I had side effects from all of them. They weren't effective, and it's like, wow, this wasn't worth it. So that was kind of the final straw. It made me realize, what am I doing to my patients? What am I giving them? What am I expecting them to just go home and live with these side effects because that's just how it is? And so that's when I started searching and praying and wondering, okay, is this really where I'm supposed to be? Fast forward, I started learning more about health, wellness, prevention. How do we keep people healthy, not just how do we treat them after they're already sick? And here we are. So I got some more education on just hormones and thyroid and just our functional things needed in our body to keep us healthy. And that is something that if you do that as a provider, it has to be something you go out and do on your own. It's not something that we necessarily have the education for during school. So I went out, did that education. I will never forget the moment sitting in church that God said to me, go do this. If you have faith and you trust me, go do this. I will guide you, I will lead you, I'll get you through it all. And that was the moment it started. And I told my husband, hey, I think I'm going to do this. And this is what God's calling me to. And he said, okay, let's do it. Go for it. And every single thing fell into place from there. Was it easy? No. Were there bumps along the way? Yes. Were there days that I wanted to quit? Absolutely. But when I look back, Flourish evolved from an idea, from that seed planted in my heart, sitting in church, in about a total of 8 to 10 weeks. So the seed, the idea, a business plan, getting all the financing, finding a space, getting it renovated, getting all the team in place that is needed for a business, which is a lot if you've never done that. Accounting, legal, insurance, banking, all the things you need to have in a clinic to run a clinic, figuring out processes and protocols and EHRs. All of those things happened in about 8 to 10 weeks. We were seeing patients in about 10 weeks, it's a miracle. There's no way that can actually happen if God's hand is not in it and involved in it in every part of the way. I am not a business person. I never thought I would be. So he truly opened that door, led me to the people who could help make that happen as well. So that's the story. That's where we are. That's how it came to be. I love being here. Yes, there are still days that are hard, but it is so rewarding. It's so rewarding to have patients come back and feel completely different, feel like themselves again, feel like they can actually live the life that they want to live. And it is completely rewarding, and all the honor and glory truly go to God, because He is what put us here. He's what has brought us this far, and that is where our hearts belong. And we're just here to serve Him through serving the body of Christ in our community. So thank you so much, all of you who have been here, who've been a part of this Flourish family, who helped us grow and spread the word and sent loved ones and family and friends. I could not have done it without you all, and all the people who helped us get here when we first started as well. I'm so grateful for you all, and I am just so excited to see how we grow and how we continue to help our community around us and just help people thrive and flourish in their lives.